Hey everyone, this is Roscoe, and welcome to the final part of the LP of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Yes, we're already at the final part. Wow. Okay, so here I majorly screw up immediately. If you actually wear the hover boots, these platforms don't go down. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I think it's just a pressure. I almost fell. So yeah, the lava's insta-kill. Oh, insta-kill. It resets and goes back to it. That means you reset every thing you've collected. Now the reason you need the gold gauntlets is because of this thing right here. You have to throw it because there is a silver rupee under there. So without the gold gauntlets, you can't pass this part. Ooh, nice shot. So yeah. Come on. Come on past me. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little nervous sometimes, and here I was like, God, that was close. I just love doing that. Okay, so you can jump on this rock and just, you know, land on it, but I was not too sure, and I completely forgot if you could. So, hover boots for the win. Okay, these platforms go down. Why? Oh, right, if you crash land on them, kind of. See? It's not going down now that I've done it. After you collect all of them, you can just jump to the lava to reset. And it won't count as you, landing, it won't count as a reset. You'll have still collected all of them. So, here's my stupidity. Now, you would think the long shot could, you know, get that from here. You're actually too far. God damn it. You're actually too far. Past me, you're way too far. I'm not kidding. You're way too far. Although you're practically on the edge here, you're still technically too far. The reason is that the red dot's not there and you're beyond its range. Because that would have been a hit. So I was like, okay. But I'm at the exact range. Yeah, it's due to the angle you're at, it technically misses. Come on. So I'm like, you're kidding me. Like, I was thinking, yeah, you're kidding me. Yeah, it's weird. So, but this, oh, is perfect. I know you're not the same, you're technically too far and on the edge, but this is just weird. It's like, what? Come on. Thank you. Yeah, that arrow just went right through that. It's like stuck into the wall back. It's like, oh, I wanted something to funny to happen to Darunia. So yeah, the final part. We're finishing off the last two ones here, and we're finishing off Ganon for good. Oh yeah, Ganondorf for good. Thank God. This LP was a lot shorter than I would have thought, considering how much sometimes I screw around in Zelda games. Then I told myself, you know what? It's a bad idea to do. Just screw around in the Zelda game. Oh, it's fun. You know, wandering around, sometimes finding secrets out of nowhere. And I don't know why I still have the hover boots on, considering I'm in the middle of ice fields. Yeah, make sure you have one, empty jar, just in case. There we go. Ow, ow. Okay, so grab that fire. No, don't target the fire. Target these guys. Ow, ow, and ow. Yeah, see, if you guys remember those, icicles used to do half a heart. Now they're doing a quarter of a heart. So yeah, the damage reduce is a very useful one. Ooh. Blue fire, yeah. Past me, no. Yeah, I know it's locked down, V. How the hell did I hit him? I was behind him. So yeah, that awkward jump cut, it's, I screwed up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, also bring blue fire in here. Don't forget it, like I did. That's also why. I screwed up the block puzzle and then I noticed I had to grab the blue fire anyway, so it's like... Well, I did grab it, but it's like... I screwed up the block puzzle major. I'm like... I just screwed this up, didn't I? And there we go. Yeah, it's not a hard puzzle. This is nothing compared to the ice dungeon at the when you went to get the iron boots. Come on. There we go. Yeah. I like the fact that timer actually stops when this happens. You know, just in case. You know, it's like, oh hey, I don't know what happens when the timer reaches down. I think it just, you know, I think you just reset the whole thing, or I think you're supposed to die, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's never happened to me, so I'm not sure what happens. Now, why didn't I put these two into the last part? Time consuming, and no, that did not just use magic, did it? Yes, it did. God damn it! Oh, that arrow went right through. Bruto won't have a funny pose with the arrow. Oh, the water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up! Oh, Jesus Christ, Tsundere! Now you become bossy bitch. Fuck. I like the fact that they teleport you out. You know, shorten the distance. There we go. All done. Yeah, that's all the temple. That's all the spirit temples. Well, all the barriers, I should say. And the dark barrier is dispelled. Yay! I like the fact that we could see ourselves at the bottom right corner there. It's like just barely because of Navi. Now, what do I need? Oh, right. Anything that can help me. You know what? Yeah, we gotta show off the ice arrows. So the ice arrows are pretty much what I've been saying what they do this entire time. They're arrows made of ice. Rather than burning an enemy, they freeze an enemy. Now I show it off a bit, and this was my mistake. Yeah. I'll explain more when we get to Ganon. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not just running. Yeah, see, the keys will crash. They'll give you hearts. It's a nice... The ice arrows are useful for that. But again, you're just wasting magic at this point. Yeah, I'm wasting magic. Which is a bad thing at this point in the game. So yeah, let's just go up. Where are these bats getting on fire from? Up here? That's a little weird for them to climb all this... Fly all this height in. Now this is another thing I love using the ice arrows on. Fuck yous. 2 hits! Yeah, I don't care if I get hit a bit. Yeah, this was my mistake though. Using ice arrows freely like this in Ganon's tower. No potion, no nothing. That was my stupidity. I love my stupidity. Oh, a boss key. Yeah, you actually need... Believe it or not, you actually need a boss key. Okay, come here. Come on. Let me kill you. Thank you. Come here. Come. Oh, I got right in midair. 2. And how are you not getting burnt by the fire? That's unfair. There. Yeah, I know it's the AI, but the enemy, but still. That's a little unfair, the fact that you need... That he can't get burned, but you can. Ah. Yeah, boss key. So yeah, final part, 40 minutes long. Oh, God. Yeah, this is a very long part. Well, mostly due to the credits scene and a lot of... Ooh. A dark nut and 2 dark nuts. Okay. Let's simplify this. Big Goron sword. I need you. Come on. Now, the reason I'm allowing the dark nuts, this one of the dark nuts only, is you allow one of the dark nuts to get hit, and if you get too close when it swings, it's going to activate the other one. So you have 2 to face. That's not fun. Yep, I had to run from that just in case. Woo! Yeah! Oh god, I love doing this trick. I'm impressed I did not get hit. I will admit that. It's like, huh! Oh, I didn't get hit. Rupees? Seriously? Rupees? Oh, you could have gave me magic. So, now that we're on our way to, yeah, Ganondorf. We are. Yeah, this is the final room. We'll start with this room. This room down here has 2 sets of jars. Those 2 sets of jars right there. Like, there's a bunch of them. Now, you're supposed to get one of 3 things from there. Hearts, magic, or arrows, depending on which one you have low on. When I did this the first time, I will admit I died. I had to kill myself against Ganondorf with a fairy. The reason is that they gave me a dead game. I can no longer fight Ganondorf. The game did not spawn enough magic for me to win. It spawned 2 small jars of magic. That's it. The rest were hearts and arrows. It literally gave me a dead game. I could not finish the fight and had to allow myself to die. Now, I kind of was my fault for spamming the magic arrows at first. You know, the ice arrows down below. I love the fact that Ganondorf's playing the piano like just like we do in any animations. This is not hitting the keys and just waving his hand specifically over keys. And give him credit. Still, music came out better than what I can do. The Triforce pods are resonating. They are combining into one again. The 2 Triforce pods that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I did not expect they would be hidden within you 2. How can you not expect that? And now, finally, all the Triforce parts I've gathered. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Yeah. Dark negative wave. Navi can't help you. Oh, thank fucking God. I'm sorry, Trent. So I hope you guys love tennis a lot, because that's how we're beating Ganondorf, the Great King of Evil. I don't know if that transition was seamless or not, but yeah. So, yeah. This is after my death, though, by the way. So, make this easier on yourselves. Go to one of these corners. Ow. Don't allow yourself to get hit. And by the way, the mirror shield is completely useless here. You can have the Hylian shield for all I care. It won't make a difference. So yeah. When you see me do 2 swings, that's because I'm not too sure if my input was properly read or not. So after you hit it back to Ganondorf, hit him with an arrow of light and get to his ass quickly. Ladder, rinse, repeat this. Oh, and there goes. Yeah, after a while he'll get up. It is impossible to finish Ganondorf off in one single foul swoop. If it is, I've never seen anyone do it. I mean it. I've never seen anyone do this, and if anyone's ever said they've done it, make sure they prove it to you. Because the big Goron sword won't do more damage on Ganondorf. The Master Sword does more damage on Ganondorf by programming alone. And probably the Great Deku. I mean the Deku Stick too. Since, you know, the jump attack is the same thing as the programmed Master Sword. So, up to you guys. Try out the Deku Stick. I really want to see someone beat Ganondorf with the Deku Stick, actually. Anyway, so this is just ladder, rinse, repeat until it's over. Oh, fuck. If that jump attack would have hit, it would have finished it right here and there. So there are 2 things Ganondorf can do. He won't do it probably, but there's the basic normal tennis ball like we're doing right now. And then there's a power charge shot. Oh, fuck. I barely hit him. I barely hit him. Oh crap, that was not good. Yeah, so he'll do a giant sphere like the Spirit Ore from Dragon Ball Z. It's the best example I can come up with. And fire out a bunch of small ones. If you manage to hit a few back with the quick spin or the charge spin, you'll stun him like a normal tennis ball. He's automatically defenseless. And you gotta hit him with an arrow of light right away. Ooh, green blood. Ugh. Trent! It's like Trent! It's like a parent being mad at their kids like, Trent, what did you do? Yeah, that's what I think of when I see that. So yeah, that was Ganondorf. Pretty easy. Oh no, we're not done. By far. 40 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. That's pretty long. Ow. Long. Ow. Sorry. And Princess Zelda Elnora comes down and gets freed. Not that I'm complaining, because this is what is our mission anyways. Ganondorf. Pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And great! What's going on now? Trent, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. So Ganondorf was a load-bearing boss. That is interesting. God damn it. Yeah, take off the hover boots and put on your big Goron sword. Because there are times you're going to need to fight. Oh, and make sure you have a lot of magic and light arrows. And arrows. Now, Zelda won't always move forward until you're in front of her or around her. That's the annoying thing about this descent. Oh yeah, the 3-minute timer is a little too much. Utter way past me. Yeah, if you get hit by the rocks, Zelda will always go, ah! You'll see it later on. Excuse me. God bloody... Whoa, that was close. Zelda, let me go forward, please. Thank you. Zelda, we need to hurry. Let's power walk. Let's not power walk. Let's freaking run like the wind. You know, or better yet, hold on to me. I'll play an Ocarina song and teleport us close to the Temple of Time. This is a hole and a half there. God, that scared me. Yeah, this is why you probably want to keep the hover boots still sometimes. Because of that. What? Why is there a cutscene here? What? Oh. Really? Zelda, don't worry about me. I've been through worse shit. Nope, come on. And die. Thank you. Thank you, Trent. Now let's hurry. She gives you a few hearts, which is nice. And they give you arrows. Okay, I'll take it. I need my arrows anyways. Come on. Yeah, the 3 minutes is pretty generous, even when you get hit. Now, it has happened during the cutscene itself, like here when Zelda's opening the door, that a rock has fallen on me. It's quite hilarious to see. Ooh, almost got hit there. I was like, is this going to be a perfect run? Am I not going to run into anything? Am I going to make it without getting hit? Nope. God damn it! Twice. See, she stops. So it slows down time. And as long as you're not near Zelda, she won't move forward. So That's another annoying thing. Also, this Rita can go kiss my ass. Yeah. That stalls you, and it's annoying. And especially, you can get it with the arrows of light. Oh, come on. Let me climb up. Don't worry about me, Zelda. It's only a heart. I've only lost one, I want to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I want to say about 1/15 of my health. Because there's supposed to be, yeah, you're supposed to have 2 rows of 10, I believe. So 20 or 22 hearts. I don't remember. It's actually a lot. And the load-bearing bus, it collapses. I'd be like, ooh, timber. Oh yeah, I won't be doing that the entire time. It just perfectly collapses too here. It's not like it crumbles in itself. It doesn't crumble from side to side. It doesn't. It just collapses. It collapses. You know, like a tent folding down into itself. That's what it does. It's not breaking apart. It's just falling down like a cloth on a table or a tent or anything like that. But yet you have all this rubble suddenly. Which doesn't make sense. It's over. It's finally over. Not really. Trent, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You know what? No. I'm not stupid enough to fall for this. Zelda, let's go home. Where's home? Well, back to the past. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, hi Ganondorf. Oh, yeah, Ganondorf, I would go to an optometrist. Your eyes are suddenly glowing. Okay. What the hell? Ooh. Yeah. This is Ganon, the final boss. Now, I prefer this version of Ganon over the 3DS version of remake of this game. Mostly because the darkness. The darkness makes this boss even scarier and more monstrous. Because it's the boogeyman. It's the thing that goes bump in the night. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Yet you still state that you don't know what his weakness is. I believe so anyways. So, grab any weapon that can do damage. The big Goron sword, the arrows of arrows, the hammer. Oh, now you want to drop a bunch of magic. You cock-munching piece of... Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Zelda, don't worry. It's been I've had worse. I've been thrown across an entire room by a monster. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do is... on target. Thank you. How the hell did I manage to roll out of that? That was... no idea what his weak point is. Oh, really? So, what you could do is use the hook shot or the arrows of light to stun him. To stun him. You roll in between his legs, and then you hit the tail. Either with the Megaton Hammer, the big Goron sword, even the arrows of light again. As long as you stun him before you do anything. Ooh, fairies. Wait, how did I pick a fairy up? Come on, one of yous. I love how the fact Ganondorf whacked me into the window. So on target, on Z target, hit this, and swing your sword like a madman. Yeah, I love the fact that I just managed to whack his tail twice there, almost in a row, without him attacking. So the annoying thing is that he doesn't stay stunned for long. Ow. And when you get onto the side like this, when he whacks you onto the side of towards his tail, it's actually a good thing because he wonders where you are. But I love doing the arrows of light or the hook shot, mostly because one, Um, it stuns him. It gives you a greater amount of time to get behind him. That's the suck-ass part. Come on! Now, what you're supposed to do is stall for time. Come on. See, this is what I mean. You just barely make that sometimes. Ow, that one was a dumb move. So yeah, you stall for time and this cutscene will happen. Now, make sure to see where Zelda is before you do this last strike, if you can time it. You've got to go pick up the Master Sword quickly, or that Ring of Fire comes back, and you have to harm Ganondorf. Do this scene all over again. Now, here's the fun part. You can actually cheap shot Ganondorf while he's getting up. So, ladder, rinse, repeat again. So yeah, this is just the final fight, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a hard fight. This is probably one of the easiest 3D Zelda boss fights. And yeah, the reason I find it easy is because, well, this is the first 3D game they did. But I love the shadows and lightning effects though in this area. It is beautiful. It's you're always gonna see Ganon as a dangerous, monstrous thing. Oh, and you cannot block those, by the way. Oh, just give me one. Oh, fudge. I really honestly thought I was gonna get hit there. Ow. Arrows? Yeah, it shows what you're supposed to use. Magic and arrows. Yeah, the arrows of light are the thing that's gonna stun him the most, obviously. Because, you know, darkness doesn't like light. Did I just block that? Oh, I guess bombs will do some damage too. I just nicked that block. I don't get that. You're not supposed to be able to block that. Was that a programming glitch? What the hell? Did Nintendo not notice that? Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to block his sword strikes. I don't know if it's just because it hit me with the tip of the sword or something. Game. Okay. Now it's here like, okay, I'm gonna run out of magic. Arrows of light. Guide me? Oh shit. Ow. Thanks, Navi. You're a great help. I was like, oh fuck, I better kill him now. Oh, dear God. Thank you. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever tried this, but some people have told me that if you don't strike Ganondorf fast enough, he pushes Zelda away and you've got to literally redo all this all over again. And then the cutscene replays. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, because I've always said, fuck it, I want this done and over with. And Ganondorf, I'm sorry. Ganon, say your prayers, pig boy. Yeah. So as long as you get near him and strike, I believe with any kind of attack, with the Master Sword, and store through the forehead. This is actually pretty cool because that light moment when he's lit up there when Zelda stuns him is the only time you actually see Ganondorf's full body and color, unless lightning strikes. But even there, that lightning strikes are just for a few seconds. You don't see it like for like a good minute or two. You see it only for like 4 or 5 seconds, and then you see it. Hey sages, now seal the Demon King. Okay. What do we do exactly? Open a portal to the other dimension. Let's seal the Demon King into the darkest of the realm. Okay. You want to seal him with the Triforce then? No, we're gonna seal him in another dimension. Somewhere else. Okay. Curses. Yeah. You, Ganondorf. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Ganondorf, you left your cap locks on. How pissed off are you in the comment section? Curse you, Trent. Someday, when this seal is broken. Seal is broken. This seal is broken, yes. That is when I will exterminate your descendants. Ha 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 ha. And I'll be a fat ass by then. The game wasn't too kind to you. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Yeah, about that. We should have cut that off when we had the chance. You know, swords... Yeah, what would happen at that point? You got off Ganondorf's hand with the Triforce of Power in it. And would the Triforce of Power converge to his next hand? Convert to the other hand? I mean, seriously, that's a good question. Like, that... I don't want to test the theory out, obviously. You know... Because this is a game, but no, I'm not even asking game theories to do this. That would be ridiculous. I would not want a 15-minute part explaining that if the Triforce of Power, Wisdom, or Courage would transfer into the opposite hand. That just sounds stupid. I'm just saying if. Would it? I don't know. Discussion? In the comment section below? Discuss? I'd like to hear your thoughts about that one. Yeah, now Zelda's pretty much saying, yeah, I was stupid. I tried to control the power of the gods, so all of this is your fault. Yes. God damn it, you're good. You're lucky we're kind. Give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to the original time with it. I could do that by just putting the Master Sword into the pedestal. Aww. When peace returns to Hyrule, it'll be time for us to say goodbye. Aww. Yeah, Zelda was at fault here. She tried to play with the power of the gods, but she is too young. Now go home, Trent. Regain your lost time. Home. Where you're supposed to be. The way you're supposed to be. In other words, if the ward hadn't gone, a highly townsperson with the possibility of joining your army. What the hell? You want me to go... You know, then maybe you should go back so much in time to remove the war from Hyrule. Before my mother died and gave me to the great Deku Tree. Yep. Anyways, goodbye. Not really. Anyways, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. My final thoughts on this game. Well, this game was the first 3D Zelda game. Now, when I mean 3D, I mean first fully roamed 3D. Do I think this game still holds up to date? Yes, it does. I mean, yeah, it's aged, but it hasn't aged as bad as, say, Mario 64. You know, some games, you know how they go through time, they can't stand the test of time. This game has. You know, it's still visually appealing. It's still well composed. You know, the graphics still hold up to date. You know, yeah, you can see some texture blocks, obviously, especially in the Wii U, especially in the N64 version or Wii U version in this case. The 3DS smoothed out a lot of things, I won't lie. But, you know, would I suggest anyone playing this game? Well, yeah. Anyone can pick up and play this game. This is one of those games that stands the test of time, even 40 years from now. Yeah, 40 years from now, people are going to go, my god, this is what they used to play 50 years ago at that point. My god, this was this was considered one of the best Zelda games at the time? Well, yeah. Look at it. Think of yourselves back in 1997. 7 or 8 when this game first aired in North America. I don't remember. But, like, literally, this is one of the games that has stood the test of time. It's still being compared to, by critics, to Legend of Zelda games. You know, this set a standard for 3D gaming. Mario 64 set a standard for 3D gaming as well, for platforming, but as camera control. This set for adventure types. And it shows, you can see this game's reflection in other 3D games like Banjo-Kazooie. What else? God, I'm trying to think of anything on PlayStation there. It's not coming to mind. Hey, Epona! Yeah, I do love the music here. It really does. Character voices? Yeah, you mean the few grunts and groans your characters had? Yeah, okay, so, anyways, in the long run, this game can still hold up to date. If you haven't tried this game out, check it out. In my humble opinion, okay, if I can make one recommendation, what I would recommend you guys doing, there we go, is that I would play the 3DS version. Why? Sure, the graphics are better, but they fixed a lot of the problems, like the Iron Boots being an equip item, the Ocarina having its own button, you know, the layouts being the same but with better textures, the music upgraded from its original bit. It is now have a full-blown orchestra behind it. And Big Goron should be causing fucking earthquakes at this point. Dear God. Yeah, everyone's celebrating the fact that, you know, we saved the world. And, oh, Milo, poor, stuck in the friend zone forever. Well, I feel bad for King Zora, you know, his only daughter, you know, deceased. SH, you know, more or less deceased. Oh, wow. Sparkling lights of magic. I like this scene a lot. This is well touching. It would have been nice if everyone in the would have stopped dancing and just looked at those like they were thought they were like special orbs of power or something, like something very mystical. I do like the sages have one final goodbye in a sense. Sorry, you're sitting on Darunia's head. You know, peace has come to the land. They're still needed to protect. And that's my controller blacking out because I didn't touch it for a while. You know, it's really well done. You know, and the timeline is safe and it's still a really well done game. But my critique of negativity will stand on certain points. Like, the game may have aged well, but it stand the test of time, but control-wise, it still has its flaws. Now, this is probably me going off the Wii U version more, but the N64 version did well still. But the fact that, how can I say this? It looks blocky. It shows us this was still running off Mario 64 engine. And this was pretty much their first major title after Mario 64. But it's, you know, the negativity is outweighed by all the positives. The positives outweigh it, I should say, the negativity. I mean, look at the Master Sword here. This is blocky as all shit. You could see the shapes of the polygons in all the Master Sword here. Like, you could see it. Presented by Nintendo. You own the fucking IP. No shit, it's presented by you. And the final scene. Yeah, this is the last scene of the game. And it's quite touching in my opinion. You know, it's back when we started. But Ganondorf isn't in the window. We re-meet Princess Zelda to say our final goodbyes. The reason? We remember. Believe it or not, Link remembers his adventure. There is some people say that Link remembers his adventure. Well, Zelda doesn't. Or if she does, she doesn't want to admit it to Link. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the LP of Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Tune in next week for the next LP, which I still have no idea what it is, but we'll probably see as we go. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you, have a good day or night, and take care, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you all in the next LP. The end. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.